This is the MC Reggie Fresh Morning Show. A station that pays.
This is MC Reggie Fresh from the MC Reggie Fresh Morning Show. And folks, guess who's in the building? He was born in Livingston, New Jersey. He's 10 years old, a fifth grader at Tuscan Elementary School in Maplewood, New Jersey. He was on CBS Morning News and on Jimmy Kimmel Night Show. He's the only person to ever bowl a perfect 300 in New Jersey in league competition. And he's on his way to be the youngest professional bowler. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Kai Strothers. What's going on, Kai? How you doing? Welcome to the MC Reggie Fresh Morning Show.
I'm feeling good.
You doing good? Okay. Well, let me ask you this, man. I was sitting this morning, let me tell you this. This morning, I was looking at the news and stuff, man. The next thing you know, I seen you on TV. And I love to bowl now. That's another sport that I like a lot. And when I seen a 10-year-old getting 300, I said, you know what? I got to get him on my show. So your mama was probably like, who's this bugging me all morning, trying to get a hold of me? So I had to get a hold of you, buddy. So anyway, how long you been bowling?
Since I was 4.
Since you was 4? You mean to tell me you was picking up a bowling ball when you was 4?
Yes.
Oh, man. What made you want to bowl?
My mom and my dad.
Are your mom and dad, they bowl a lot too?
Yes.
Okay. Do you got a lot of trophies?
Yes.
Okay. Let me ask you this. If they have a big old tournament coming up for the adults, for the grown folks, and they ask you to join, you'll get in there and win probably, won't you?
Yes, I will.
What about the other kids your age that you play against them sometime?
Yes.
And you just be beating them, don't you?
Yes.
Well, they don't ask you to give them some points?
Sometimes.
Sometimes it still don't work, do it?
My own teammates sometimes ask.
Man, that's all right. Well, let me ask you this. I know, what made me like bowling was a guy named Jerome Bettis who played for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I know that you are a Steelers fan as well.
Yes, I am.
You like the Pittsburgh Steelers too? Okay. Well, let me ask you this. I'm going to see if I can't get in touch with Jerome Bettis because he's him and his mom, they bowl a lot. And he'll love to talk to you.
Really?
Yeah, and you being a Steelers fan, so I also have a Pittsburgh Steelers radio show too, so I can also get you on that show one day. How would you like to do that?
That would be great.
That'd be great. Who's your favorite player?
Antonio Brown.
You like Antonio Brown?
Yeah, and Le'Veon Bell.
And you like the best two players, don't you? I like them too. I wish they come on back and quit playing around. What you think?
Me too.
Yeah, they might work something out. What about Juju? You like Juju?
Juju who?
Juju Smith, the wide receiver. He's on the other side of Brown. You know, when Brown's on one side and he's on the other. Yeah, it's two good receivers. Now, how often do you bowl? You bowl every day, or what's y'all's league? When is y'all's league starting? When does it end?
I bowl every day.
Man, well, let me say something to Mom real quick. Mom, how you doing today?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
I want to know, what did you do to get this boy to bowl that good at 10 years old?
You know what? It's something that he loves doing. It's like a passion. Like he said, his father and I bowled in the league. So, we would take him to the bowling alley with us, and he showed interest, so we let him join a youth league, and I guess about 2-3 years ago, we started to see, he really kind of took it serious, and he was growing, so we began to nurture him and coach him and work with him, and it just took off from there.
Wow. Well, you remember I told you earlier when I talked to you earlier, you done picked your house out yet?
Not quite yet.
But hey, I'm telling you, ma'am, what's going to happen is professionals are going to get a hold of him and going to want him in the tournament. Even though you're going to have to sign a lot of paperwork because of his age, but guess what? It's all good. Now, listen, you heard it from me first. You heard it from MC Reggie Fresh. Now,
I'm heard it from MC Reggie Fresh.
I'm speaking of fact. I guarantee you, gonna be some Pro Bowl, especially when Jerome Bettis hear about this if he ain't already. But all I know is at 10 years old and you rolling the 300 and you bowling the 300, that's hard to do.
Yeah. In all the years I've bowled, I've never bowled the 300. So I know how hard it is to do.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what I used to do. When I first started playing, I was getting lucky because my skill was to take the ball and aim it right down the middle as hard as I can throw it. and I do good. But one time I done it, I said, no, I can't do this no more because I flipped almost.
Oh my goodness, throwing it that hard.
Yeah, cause that's what's gonna knock you down. But I said, nah, I gotta change up. Cause the floor is kind of slippery, Yeah, the ball went one way and I went the other.
I could only imagine.
Yeah, cause see, that was my technique. Cause everybody's like, man, Reggie can really bowl. And all I was doing was using my strength and trying to hit it right up the middle. And I tried it, and I was kind of, I don't want what you call embarrassed, but it was quite a few people there, and they was looking at me, and I went on and sat down for a minute. I said, let me sit down so they won't know who I am. Cause I said, now if I get up, I don't want, how kids are. They say, oh, that's that guy that just flipped.
Yeah, you ain't want nobody clowning you. I understand that.
Yeah, but anyway, I appreciate you having your son on my show. And I want to put him back on real quick before we close.
Okay.
All right. Brother Kyle, you here?
Yes.
All right, now I want to ask you, man, you got any shout outs you want to give to anybody?
All I want to do is shout out to my friend TC, Will, and Karen.
Okay.
And to my mom.
And to your mom?
And to your dad.
And to your dad. That's wonderful. And the last question I want to ask you, Kai, could you please tell me what's the baddest station in the land and the baddest station that pays?
The MC Reggie Fresh Morning Show.
And there you have it, folks. That's Kai Strothers from Livingston, New Jersey. And MC Reggie Fresh predicts he's going to be one of the youngest, best bowlers in the world. And you heard it right here on the MC Reggie Fresh Morning Show.
This is the MC Reggie Fresh Morning Show. A station that pays.